Hello and welcome, every pony. This is Brizuga, aka Page Sage, and this is another MLP blind commentary. Today we'll be watching My Little Pony, the Season 6 premiere, The Crystalling. We did it, boys! Season 6. This show's come a long way. Well, I'm gonna jump right into predictions. The Crystalling. Well, seeing as it's got the word crystal in it, we're probably going to be seeing the Crystal Empire. Or something Crystal Empire related. And, yeah, that's my guess. I'm hoping we'll be seeing some of Starlight Glimmer. I'd love to see some build on her reformed personality. So, without any furthering, this is My Little Pony, Season 6, Episodes 1 and 2. The Crystalling. Let us move! And we're back once again.
Library. Where
And
did we put the library?
Starlight right off the bat. Fantastic.
This castle looked a lot smaller from the outside.
Is her voice different?
Morning, Starlight.
Whoops! Sorry, Spike. I guess I'm still trying to find my way around. You don't happen to know where the library is, do you?
Next door on the left.
Oh.
He had a towel on.
Thanks. Acceptance.
And he's usually not wearing anything.
Definitely. Starlight, good morning. Come in. Sorry I'm late. I got a little turned around.
She doesn't sound
I
right.
still
What
can't
the?
believe you're letting me stay here as your pupil after everything I did.
That's Equestria.
I don't want to dwell on the past, and neither should you. The castle is your home now, and as far as being my pupil goes, I was just trying to figure out what your first friendship lesson should be.
Oh, well, it looks like you're really narrowing it down.
Oh, these are just the A's. After this, I move on to the B's.
Yeah, that's your new teacher.
My little pony.
Oh, let's do this.
I used to wonder what friendship could be until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure,
Tons of fun,
a beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you are my very best friends?
Oh, whoa, wait. I just realized Starlight is now in that picture.
I know I'm just learning about friendship, but I didn't think there were this many lessons for anything. How do we
There's
choose?
been 5
Maybe I should
seasons.
pare things down a bit before we go through them. Why don't you join the others in the throne room? They're planning our trip to the Crystal Empire when Shining Armor and Princess Cadence have their baby.
Throne room. Got it.
Oh. So, I'm going off of that, I assume we're not going to be seeing Cadence pregnant ever. She's already having the baby.
I think we should leave ASAP. I don't want
So how many months have passed since halfway through season 5?
I'm not exactly clear on all the customs and traditions of the Crystal Empire, especially when it comes to a crystalling.
What's a crystalling?
Well, that's just it, darling. Princess Cadence and Shining Armor's baby is due any day, and we're still not sure. The Crystal Empire was gone for 1,000 years. A lot of their customs are a bit murky.
We know it's got something to do with the new baby.
And the party!
Yeah.
And the Crystal Heart. And the party! It's some kind of cool energy.
And a party.
And a party!
It's not hard to understand. Most things in the Crystal Empire aren't. Like how I'm a big hero there, for example.
He's gonna keep bringing it up.
Plus, I've had to help Twilight do a lot of research on crystallings. Whenever a baby is
Aha!
born in the Crystal Empire, the parents bring it before the Crystal Heart. They get the purest
cool
short
urn.
crystal they can find, then pick a crystaller to present the baby to every pony who comes. Then they all share the light and joy they feel, feeding it into the crystal that joins with the heart and increases its power. And this is going to be a royal crystalling, so pretty much the whole empire will show up. That hasn't happened in a millennia.
What do you mean it increases the Crystal Heart's power?
The energy it uses to protect the Crystal Empire, I guess.
Protected from what?
No, didn't help Twilight.
Evil things? It's a kingdom, it needs protecting, so you have defenses in place. I mean,
Crystal Empire?
Funny you should mention it, because I just narrowed your first friendship lesson down to 3 options, and one of them is in the Crystal Empire.
Really?
I found out that's where the first pony you ever cared about lives.
Sunburst?
Of course, that's just one idea. We could also go to Griffinstone. Making friends with a griffin is a challenge all by itself. Or we could tag along with the CMCs the next time they try to help a pony.
she's having an internal breakdown.
Starlight? Is something wrong?
What? Oh, no. Those all sound great.
I know! I guess you were right. It is gonna be hard to choose one.
Yeah.
She has a few issues lingering.
Ugh, I am never gonna find my way around this place.
Gee, Starlight,
Should
what's wrong?
make a map.
I don't know, Spike. Twilight's figuring out what my first friendship lesson is, and I guess I'm not exactly thrilled with the options. Well, with one of them.
Which one?
Reuniting me with my first friend.
What's so terrible about that?
More
When
backstory.
we were fools, Sunburst knew everything there was to know about magic. He always knew just what to do. And he was always there to help me.
Yeah, except for after that day. We know this part.
I guess it's not surprising that Sunburst got his cutie mark in magic and went off to Princess Celestia's school. But when he left...
You blamed cutie marks and stripped a whole village of theirs, and when Twilight and the others stopped you, you went back in time and almost destroyed Equestria.
Yes.
Not really stuff I'm super eager to tell Sunburst about. I mean, he's probably some big, important wizard now, and I can't even find my way around Twilight's castle.
Well, if Sunburst is that good at magic, maybe he'd appreciate your, exploits. You should talk to Twilight about it. I'm sure she'd want to hear what you have to say.
I know, but I don't want her to think I'm not ready to learn, or that I'm not grateful for everything she's doing.
Yes, but if you actually aren't ready to learn, then she needs to know that. Oh, cool.
Crystalling invitation!
Shining Armor's a father! I'm an aunt! Well, this settles it. Since we're going to the Crystal Empire, your first friendship lesson is going to be... reuniting with Sunburst!
Good work.
Great!
She's just gonna keep being quiet about this.
Applejack, what is that?
Oh, just a little something for the youngin'.
Making genuine sweet apple acres apple trees. We make 'em for all the apples, and any pony related to Twilight is practically family.
Yeah,
Cute.
it's okay. But it's no Cloudsdale Mobile. Bam! Ooh, pretty.
Good work,
Well,
Pinky.
Mobile is real nice, as long as you have something to lay in so you can look at it.
And a fetching blanket to keep you warm. I'm sure Shining Armor and Princess Cadence will love all our gifts, but I think they're more
What'd you
happy
get
we'll
them?
be attending the baby's crystalling. I can't wait to see all that light and love make the crystal heart even more sparkly and shiny! Actually, Pinky, the crystal heart is an ancient and powerful relic. Without its magic, the Crystal Empire would be lost to the frozen north.
Wow,
All right.
this crystalling sounds pretty important. I'd understand if you wanted to, you know, wait to do a different friendship lesson when we get back.
Are you kidding? This trip is perfect. Not only do I get to see the baby and take part in the ceremony that helps maintain the magic of the Crystal Empire, but I'm starting my new pupil off with the most amazing friendship lesson ever. I can't wait.
Right.
Twilight, you're being oblivious. Spike,
Actually,
don't make the same
Twilight,
mistake as Aloysius
I am a little worried
that he
about
did with
leaving
you.
Sunburst.
Say something.
Oh, trust me. I know what it's like to see old friends, but I'll be right there to help things along. I've broken the whole lesson down into a few easy steps to ensure this reunion goes off without a hitch.
Just a few.
Step 1, head to Sunburst's house and get you two started on the right hoof. Step 2, get to the castle with enough time to visit the baby. Shining armor!
Twilight!
I didn't know you were meeting us.
Of course I am. It's me, right here. Here I am. Why wouldn't I come meet my sister? Though we haven't met before.
You're gonna pass out.
Are you alright?
Never better. Being a father is amazing and wonderful and amazing and confusing and amazing, but surprising too, you know? I mean, not that you'd know. You wouldn't know, I know. You know? Sorry. I really
He's gonna
slept
collapse.
since Cadence had the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it. She hasn't either. It sure would be great to get a break.
Oh, of course. I don't
Great.
know what I was thinking. You two probably need all kinds of help. I'm sorry, Starlight, but I guess combining your first lesson with this visit wasn't such a good idea.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're an aunt now. That's way more important than some friendship lesson.
I just wish there was a way to do both.
Maybe there is. You've already done the work for Starlight's lesson with this list. All we have to do is follow it.
Spike, you're a genius.
Yeah, Spike would be a lot better for helping here.
Then it's settled. Shining
Hey, it's a
armor
good
will lead
idea.
us straight to the castle. And
Spike's
you
the only one
head
you've
straight
talked to yet.
Sunburst's.
Aye, aye, princess.
All right, big brother. Let's go see this amazing baby pony.
Sleeping, standing up.
I know you're a little
least he
worried
didn't
about
collapse.
this reunion, but I'm sure Twilight's got everything covered.
Everything except how I'd rather do absolutely anything else.
Well, I bet she's taken that into account too. It's all part of the lesson. Trust the lesson.
Right.
Oh, great.
Is that
Gonna play
you?
on.
Oh, yep.
Gonna play on his weaknesses.
Now, according to the list, Sunburst
Nope,
says
that
Why
didn't
is
work.
there a statue of you in the Crystal Empire? Because Spike the Brave and Glorious saved all of us from King Sombra.
And then again during the Equestria Games.
Really?
Really? Big fan.
When were you gonna tell me about this?
Nah, it's no big deal.
It most certainly is! That's it! We're not going anywhere until I get the whole story.
Where'd you get that? Who'd you steal that popcorn from?
Before we go in, I should probably tell you, seeing the baby might be a bit of a shock.
Come on, big brother. I've met
What?
babies before. I expect meeting this one won't be any different.
Mm.
Of
She's
course,
an alicorn.
I could be wrong.
Of course, that could have almost been obvious.
The baby is an alicorn?
It looks that way.
But I thought alicorn wings had to be earned by accomplishing some great princess-worthy deed.
Yeah.
Has
How can
it?
you just be born with them?
Has an alicorn ever had a child before?
Equestria has never seen.
It is beyond even our understanding.
That's not very reassuring.
Wow! A unicorn and a Pegasus! So she can be a super strong flyer and have crazy baby magic!
Oh, that sounds pretty bad, actually.
And I can help keep tabs on her magic.
Nice.
It appears her magic is more powerful than that of a newborn unicorn.
The crowds have already started to gather.
Do you think we should call it off?
We've all faced a lot worse than baby magic. I can't imagine canceling such a beautiful and important ceremony over something so potentially adorable. Yeah, of course. Come on.
Adorable wasn't the word I was going to use there.
This crystalling might be more important than
Potentially
ever.
disastrous.
Perhaps you should address your subjects and remind them of that.
Shining armor, do you have everything you need for the ceremony?
Huh? Oh no! I still have to interview the honor guards, choose the purity crystal, and pick a crystaller!
All right, take it easy.
You'd
People
think
can
that
stay here
picking a
with me and keep an eye
crystaller
on
would
the
be something
baby.
important enough to do first.
And we'll all help you with everything else.
Pinky should be a lot of help here.
That is if you can stay awake long enough to tell us how.
And that's how we found the Crystal Heart, defeated King Sombra, and saved the Empire.
Yeah, great. Who'd you steal the lawn chair from?
Tell the one about the Equestrian Games.
Well, as much as I love reliving my heroic deeds, Starlight and I have an important lesson to do, by order of the Princess of Friendship.
Aw, come on, Spike. I want to hear about the games, too.
I know you're nervous about seeing Sunburst, but it says right in step 3 to, deal with your fears by facing them, not by putting it off.
Let's go get this over with.
His house is wearing a hat.
Wait!
What?
Knocking on the door isn't the next thing on the list.
What?
Seriously?
I know Twilight can be a little nitpicky, but this is your first lesson as her pupil, and it's important that we do it right.
Fine. What's the next thing on the list?
Before they see each other, make sure to highlight the importance of the meeting.
I'm pretty sure we can skip that.
I don't know. I mean, if we skip it, the whole lesson could go south. And then you might end up taking a giant step backwards instead of forwards. Maybe you'll never be able to learn anything about friendship at all. It's almost like your whole future depends on this moment.
Yeah.
Highlight the
I think that
importance
was
of the meeting.
wrong way to do that.
You wanted to skip that.
He's not home.
Sunburst?
Yes? What can I do for you?
It's me, Starlight.
There's no
We
lights
used
in
to be
your
friends?
room.
Of course. Starlight. My goodness, it's been a long time. What have you been up to?
Me? Oh, you know, some of this, some of that.
Destroying Equestria a couple times.
Stuff. Right now, I'm sort of Twilight Sparkle's new pupil.
The Princess of Friendship?
Yeah, that's actually kind of why I'm here. I mean, I know you're probably very busy.
What do you mean?
Well, I figured after magic school you'd go on to do important wizard work, but...
Oh, no. Yes! Yes, that's me, yep.
Oh, no.
Important wizard. Really busy with lots of, wizarding stuff. Right. Well, good to see you.
Huh. Maybe we should have skipped highlighting the importance of the meeting after all.
Well, I guess that's that.
Starlight, come on! We have to at least explain what Twilight wants. Ugh.
Dearest citizens,
Spike, why don't you
I'm
do
sure
the
you
explaining?
are all just as thrilled and ready for this crystalling as myself and Shining Armor.
Yourself, maybe.
I'm not ready.
Take it easy. Just pick whoever looks the most like honor guard material.
Right. I'm sorry. Fatherhood is way more stressful than I ever thought.
I can only imagine. Now, I know choosing the Crystal of Purity is a very important decision. So, I have gone through the trouble of arranging them in order from incredibly pure to outrageously pure.
What?
Rarity, don't they all sort of look the same? Oh, well, To the untrained eye, perhaps. What do you think, Shining Armor?
I don't know!
I hope Twilight and Pinky are having better luck with the baby.
Let's see.
Well, at least she's having fun.
You can't just put a barrier around the room. This whole episode is just gonna be one giant cluster.
So, the Princess of Friendship wants you and I to be friends again?
I know. Weird, right?
Oh, I don't understand. Did something happen to you after I left for magic school?
What? No! I don't see what that has to do with anything. Why would you even ask that?
You're digging yourself a hole.
I mean, did something happen to you after you left for magic school?
What? No. Like you said,
Yeah, obviously.
I'm a, important wizard.
I'm sure there's something on Twilight's list that can help here.
Okay, I chose the honor guard, picked the purity crystal, and I know exactly who I want to be our crystaller. So,
Rarity?
all we need is...
The baby?
We're here. She's a really strong flyer.
Okay. That was interesting looking. Don't worry, if it can shatter that easily, I'm sure it can be fixed.
That's gonna make it hard to do the crystalline.
It's worse than that. Without the heart, the Crystal Empire is about to be buried under a mountain of ice and snow.
Oh yes, and cut to second episode.
Not only can we not take part in a fabulous ancient ceremony, but we're also about to be frozen solid. Without the Crystal Heart's magical protection, the entire city's about to become a winter wasteland.
But what about when King Sombra ruled the Crystal Empire and the Crystal Heart was missing? The city wasn't covered in snow then.
The heart wasn't missing. It was still in the castle. King Sombra had just hidden it.
I'm
And so he was still
afraid
using
Twilight's
it.
Correct. And the storm clouds are already forming.
I can totally fly up there and bust those puppies. No problem.
I wouldn't advise it, Rainbow Dash. Those storm clouds are not like the ones you know. This far north, the weather has a will of its own. And now it will only grow stronger, enveloping everything in its path.
Including the
Pegasus
Crystal
can't
Empire,
fight it?
And us along with it.
Might have a will of its own, but it's still clouds.
Something.
You can't try to force it to behave.
Princess Twilight is keen on the two of us rekindling our friendship, but it's been so long. I don't see how anything on that list is going to help.
I know, right? It's not like there's some spell that would magically compel us to pick up where we left off.
Well, actually, there's several. Miss Maine's Material Amity, Rockhoof's Rapport, Flash Prance's Fellowship. But I get the feeling the princess isn't looking for a spell.
Probably not.
Definitely not.
Got it! And if all else fails, ask them to share an embarrassing moment from their past, maybe even something they regret.
I don't see how that would help.
Yeah, we should just get out of your mane. It's pretty obvious this isn't going how Twilight hoped, and I'm sure you have plenty of important work to do.
Just drag Spike along with me.
Right, yes. No rest for the wizardly.
Come on, Spike.
There must be a spell that can restore the Crystal Heart.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
But it isn't
I
something
assume
that
so.
either of us know.
The library here at the castle is nearly as extensive as the one in Canterlot. There's a good chance we can find something
Wait, the
there.
one in Canterlot is
Can
more
you hold off
extensive?
the storm?
Yes, for a time, but even our magic will eventually succumb to the power of the frozen north. We will do what we can, but you must hurry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long it will take to find the right spell, but you should probably tell the crowd outside to get somewhere warm.
And try not to mention the Crystal Heart. We don't want to start a panic.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, girls.
I'm gonna need all of your help. The Crystal Library is enormous.
You can count on us, Twily. Where'd she go?
Upstairs, apparently.
This way!
Well, Spike, looks like
What, you still need to go to the library.
I wouldn't be surprised if Twilight decides to give up on me entirely.
It's not your fault. I'm the one who said all we needed was this list.
Where did you just send that?
Or you, or Twilight. I'm the one Sunburst doesn't want to be friends with.
I don't remember him saying he didn't want to be friends.
He didn't have to say it.
Well, Twilight obviously thinks you're worth being friends with, and I do too.
Thanks, Spike. At least I have two friends, even if one of them has dragon breath.
That's not dragon breath. It's freezing.
Oh, you're right. But I thought the Crystal Heart was supposed to keep the cold weather out.
It is, unless something's happened. Come on!
I just realized that freaking watering pan froze.
Saying that it might not be the best idea to stay outside.
I camped out all night for this spot. I'm not about to just give it up.
Still, when you think about it, the view is just as good a little further back, like inside your house.
The crystalling ceremony is one of our most sacred traditions, and when that foal is held before the Crystal Heart, I plan to be as close to the action as possible.
Honestly, I don't know if there's gonna be a crystalline. The truth is, the baby's an alicorn, and her magic's plumb crazy, so you might not want to be that close after all.
A baby alicorn? Wow, I can't wait to see that.
Oh, those little wings are probably so cute. I know, right?
Look, I am 100%
Probably
sure
show
the
'em the,
crystalling isn't happening.
Wanna be that close?
No crystalling, huh? Then why are they starting a fireworks show?
You guys are dumbasses.
Young Billy, come back here.
Come to it, Bridlebuck's boat chants, hay hooks and tournaments, mystic maps and mazes. Anything up there?
Not yet. I'm not even sure how these are organized.
Some ancient Dewey Decimal System. Some ancient decimal system that don't make no sense.
Shining armor? I thought you were taking care of the baby.
I'm trying.
Why did you think that would work? Oh, you know what? Get her to fly through one of those magic cancelers that they were using for the games. I mean, she'd still be able to fly, but
I'll do the short version.
Short?
The baby's an alicorn and she accidentally destroyed the Crystal Heart, so Twilight and Cadence are looking for a spell to put it back together and save the Crystal Empire from turning into a giant wasteland of ice and snow.
Oh.
ooh,
What about this?
it's
Tower
locked.
of Reliquary? I think this is it. Spell of Relic Reconstitution. I can't believe we found it.
It's a good thing, too. Without this, I don't know what we'd do.
Kaboom. Mm-hmm. Saw that coming an absolute mile away. And
Spell was the only thing we found in the whole library that was even close to what we needed.
I'm so sorry.
It sounded like exactly what you needed.
It's not
What do you
your
mean,
fault,
close?
Starlight. None of us were expecting any of this.
Do you think you can remember the spell?
I only read it through once.
Well, any pony can exactly
You're the element of magic.
something she read for the first time 2 minutes ago. It's you, Twilight.
I'll try, but I'm not sure how long it'll take.
Is quickly an option?
I'll help if I can, but we should evacuate the city just in case. You need to lead every pony to the train station before the tracks freeze over.
We will, but between you and Twilight, I'm sure you'll remember the spell.
I only hope this spell is the one we need.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't think so. I'm just...
Time! Come on, time
That
spells.
doesn't matter now. Sunburst and I don't have anything in common anyway. He's a big, important wizard, and I'm relearning everything I ever thought I knew.
Sunburst? I don't recognize the name, but if he's an important wizard, you should bring him here. Maybe he'll know what to do if the spell fails.
Of course!
Oh boy.
You better go with her, Spike.
They'll be fine.
Sunburst! Haven't you looked outside?
Snow? That's not right. The crystal heart.
Is gone! The baby, Shining Armor and Cadence's baby, it's an alicorn.
Really?
Really! And her magic is a little berserk, and well, I guess she destroyed the heart. But Twilight thinks she can fix it, and Princess Cadence thought you could help.
Me?
Of course! You're an important wizard in the Crystal Empire, it just makes sense!
Right.
Mm-hmm. I think Twilight's gonna be able to discern pretty
I
quickly
really
that you're,
would. I just have so much, important wizard work to do around here.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You can't stay here!
Did I mention this was a royal crystalling? When the crystaller holds the young one aloft, all of the Empire will share their joy and light, and the crystal heart will beat stronger than it ever has before.
Does it look like it's
Really
beaten?
is a moving ceremony.
I really don't think it's going to happen.
Come on! It's freezing out here! This is the Crystal Empire. We've seen snow before.
Not like this! We don't have time to argue. Princess Cadence has decided to evacuate the city.
But the crystalling...
I don't know if we'll ever have another crystalling again. The crystal heart
Is obliterated.
is shattered.
It's not safe here.
No shit.
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
You know, for still having had no sleep. Oh no, he did have. Never mind.
No, I heard you. But like I said, when you're an important wizard, the work just piles up.
Sunburst!
Look, Starlight, I want to help, I do. But I can't. I wish I could.
What do you mean?
Fixing an ancient relic? I can't even come close to doing something like that.
But I thought you were an important wizard.
Well, you were wrong, okay? I'm not an important wizard. I'm not even a wizard at all.
Yes, yes. Saw this coming like 15 minutes ago.
I know it's hard for you to understand, but not all of us end up achieving greatness.
What? Why wouldn't I understand that?
Really? You're the protege of the Princess of Friendship. I don't think she picks just any pony for that.
Technically, she's more of a student than a protege.
Aren't those synonyms?
Whatever. I'm sorry I'm not the big important wizard you were expecting.
Sunburst? I don't care if you're a wizard or not. I'm just surprised. You always knew so much about magic. I mean, look at all these books.
Yeah, well, reading about magic is one thing, but you don't know what it was like at magic school. To know so much and not be able to do any of it.
Well, you don't know what it was like to be left behind. And then getting so bitter that you steal the cutie marks from an entire village, and then get defeated by Twilight and her friends. So you travel through time to get back at them, but they beat you again and teach you about friendship, but you're so terrified ponies will find out what you did that you can't make any friends!
Did you really travel through time?
Yes.
I told you he'd be impressed.
I'm sorry we lost touch. Maybe if I had reached out, you could have helped me at magic school, and I could have helped you to...
Not become totally evil? Let's just say, I know what it's like to have something you're not exactly proud of.
You showed up thinking I was some big wizard. I'm sorry. I should have told you the truth.
It's fine. At least we worked it all out. I think Twilight...
Yeah, it took a little longer than it should have.
Well, if you ever want to tell her about it, we should probably leave now.
I forgot to tell you, they're evacuating the city! You need to get to the train station. Unless you've got a spell here that will drive back the frozen north and fix the crystal heart so the baby can have her crystalling?
Probably.
Crystalling? Of course!
Seems a little pointless at this point.
My sister!
I was about to say something, but semantics. Well, 1 of 3 objectives obtained.
Just a little bit further, y'all. Station's just ahead.
Got the whole friendship thing done with them. Now we just need to fix the crystal heart and have the crystalling. I get the feeling that they're both the same thing. What was that look, Celestia?
I think that's everything?
It looks right to me, but there's only one way to find out.
Break.
The spell failed. I don't know what else to do.
An old student of mine believes he does.
Old student of yours. Oh, right. Your school. I keep forgetting.
The baby did this?
I tried putting it back together with...
The spell of relic reconstitution. That won't do it. The crystal heart's been around for millennia. Restoring a relic like this is magic way beyond one spell. You need to combine it with something else. Something unique to the relic itself. Something that strengthens it and provides it with power.
Yep, knew it.
Crystalling!
The crystalling fixes the crystal
The
heart.
light and love of every pony gathered for the ceremony, together with Somnambula's weather abjuration to clear away the snow, and a little fledgling's forbearance for the parents. That should curb the little one's power fluctuations.
You must be Sunburst. Starlight said you were a powerful wizard.
Oh, I'm no wizard.
Huh?
But he studied magic his whole life. You should see his house. And since no pony has any better ideas, what do we have to lose?
I had planned on asking Twilight to be our crystaller, but since it seems like she'll be busy...
I'd be honored.
Well, what are we waiting for?
The baby likes your glasses. Everyone else just came back from evacuating?
Citizens, may I present the newest member of the Crystal Empire.
She is beautiful. Oh, it's just so moving.
Now I suggest keeping that child away from the, I suggest keeping that child away from the Crystal Heart. Kaboom!
Best crystalline ever!
For a pony who isn't great at magic, you did pretty well.
Indeed. I'm glad to see you found a way to share your unique gift, Sunburst. You may be more of a wizard than you think.
You would not believe the crazy weather that delayed our train. Came out of nowhere.
But it was all worth it to see this peaceful little angel. Aw, so sweet.
Congratulations to your grandparent.
Grandmare.
Yeah, peaceful now, anyway.
I suppose that spell really did the trick.
Yes, it really did.
We have Sunburst to thank for that.
I hope he takes his role as Crystaller seriously. Something tells me the baby will need a pony like him to look to for magical advice.
Cadence, darling, aren't we gonna name the poor little dear, or are we gonna spend the entire visit just calling her the baby?
We were thinking Flurry Heart.
You know, to
Alrighty
remember the
then.
occasion.
Goodness, how could any pony forget?
I think it's lovely.
Well, I think you're the Crystal Empire's big, important wizard. Whether you like it or not.
Well, I don't know if I'll have time for any wizarding. I'm a Crystaller now. That's a big responsibility.
I can't think of any pony more qualified. Just promise you'll stay in touch?
Like I'd ever lose touch with my oldest friend.
What's wrong, Twilight?
I don't know, Spike. I think I have a lot to learn about being a teacher.
What are you talking about? Your lesson went perfectly. Starlight and Sunburst got over their past and rekindled their friendship.
No thanks to me. I know a lot happened. I just wish I could have given my pupil the attention she deserves.
Well, I know she needed to be put on the right path, but giving her the space to make her own decisions worked pretty well. Isn't that how Celestia taught you?
You know, I never thought about it, but I guess it is.
Maybe you're a better teacher than you thought.
What the hell was that? There was something in the background flying near the flying towards the Crystal Empire. Well, that was the Season 6 premiere. Hasbro. Wow, that was the Season 6 premiere. The Crystalling. That was intriguing for a premiere. It was interesting. It didn't really act like the other season premieres. I mean, every one of the season premieres so far has been, you know, an adventure episode. And this episode was almost a slice of life episode. Or rather, it was sort of a mixture. It was like a mix between a slice of life episode and an adventure episode. But, yeah, it didn't have quite the level of intensity that the other premieres have had. It's, very unique. Didn't have a villain or anything. Just, had a conflict. But it was good. I mean, I don't think it's quite on the same level as the other season premieres, but on its own, as an episode, it was great. It was a fine episode. It was okay. It was entertaining. We also didn't get any music. I was thinking about putting that in my intro prediction, because, you know, we usually get music in the premieres and finales, but we didn't. That's fine. And so far, I'm kind of neutral on what they've done with Starlight. I mean, she seems like a good character, but I don't think I've seen enough of her yet to get a solid read on her. I think I need to see more before I can determine whether I like her as a character. I like what they did with Sunburst, though. He was a fun character. And I'm not sure too much what to think about the new Baby Alicorn Flurry Heart. For the most part, I don't mind the character. It's just the visual that throws me off. The visual design just doesn't look right. Her wings and horn are way too big. I mean, they're like Dumbo level. It looks wrong. It looks like some kind of, I don't know. It just doesn't look natural. It looks like a baby pony with full-grown wings and horn. Just doesn't look right. I mean, they could have had normal wings and horn size on her. It would have worked just as well. We've already had a baby with normal sized wings that could pick up Pinky. It was fine. But yeah, good premiere. Can't wait to see more of the season. And that's all I have to say for this premiere. I'll see you all next time, and until next time, enjoy the music.